I failed at trading this past year and I realized these things. At around exactly 1 year ago, I'd be able to secure 400K in profit funding from FTMO and Top Step. I'd be able to secure over 5 figures in payouts. I just graduated in uni at that period of time. And this is all I can dream of at that time, is to be able to secure a decent payout before I graduate so I can tell my parents I got it all figured out. I don't need a 9 to 5 job. But I did not plan for what's next at the time. And I certainly don't think that it will affect me in any way. And I was so wrong. Although I'd be able to get the funding, I did not expect the huge psychology shift after you receive the real funding account. Because my strategy have a high risk reward but low win rate nature, I'm so afraid of getting into a losing streak that will blow my funding account. So that leads me to cutting winning trades early just to secure a little profit to get a payout, and overtrading just to get about break even. And this kind of chaos leads me to blowing my account 4 months later. At that time, I was thinking, okay, I do got this 5 figures in payouts, and what's next? Because at that time, I was quite skeptical about prop firm's future because my forex fund is still in lawsuit at that time, and FTMO put restriction on how I can trade a funding account. And I went to interview this great scalper in Arizona who's hyper scalped the US penny stock market and be able to become a millionaire this year, which is the same age as me. 23 years old, become a millionaire, and started the trading journey at around the same time as me. This makes me reflect, but also makes me think, what am I doing wrong? So I try to trade like him. Hyperscale US penny stock overseas. I did not expect the latency to hit me this hard, and I overlook how complex is his trading approach. He is basically taking hundreds of discretionary trades per day based on order flow. And I'm really bad at managing my emotion. And that leads me to overtrade, over risk, and the latency definitely doesn't help. And further, I just blow all my profit payout funding. And that puts me back to ground zero. And I continue to search for different strategy in the US stock market, but I overlook how hard it is. See, I get into these US stock market and penny stock market because I think these markets have more edge to exploit. These are individual companies. They have news, they have earnings that can move stocks hundreds or even thousands of percent per day or in just a span of few hours. You don't see this kind of move in futures, index, or forex because it's already extremely efficient. For you to find an edge there, you might find one, but the edge is not large enough to compound your account in a fast way. So I was thinking, I might just go into these US stock market and try to grow my account to 1 million. I overlook how hard it is, and furthermore, you are trading your own money. To get above the 25K PDT rule, I borrow my parents' money and put my own payouts money inside and just trade it. Basically, right now, your downside is not capped as you're trading a online profit account, because if you lose an account, you just basically lose nothing. You just lose your time, but if you'll be able to already get a refund, there are really no downsides. What happens is I lose so much money there, and looking back, in the span of 1 year, I lost 2 times more, the 4 years combined before I trade the challenge account. So basically, in this 1 year, I lost 8 times more money. So with further limitation on my personal side, I was thinking maybe I should just go back to profit account where the downside is limit. They give you huge account size for you to make decent money. I have to go back to my mechanical trading approach that suits my personality. So this is basically what I plan for next, but I further realized that trading is really a zero-sum game. Every glorified crypto profits that you see online, there are tens of hundreds of people losing their money in their brokerage account. These profit doesn't come from the sky or pull from thin air. It is others people accounts money. So we are basically playing a zero-sum PvP game with no real products or service in exchange in between. I'm saying this like some meme coins or even these online profit challenge. For every payout, these are basically others people challenge fee. And I was thinking like all the time that I spent clicking buttons in front of the computer without, developing real skills. A lot of people fall into the trap of, they think losing money is working because losing money is paying, and they think paying, that means you're working. But if you don't change your behavior and you just go into this loop, you are basically spending the most precious currency that you have right now, which is time, in exchange for no money. When you can spend your time in exchange for real skills or just do some labor jobs to exchange for real money. If you don't change your behavior, you just go into this loop, and the opportunity cost in all these years that you can spend on learning other real skills is huge. So that's basically why I realized and decided to really just go back to my mechanical trading approach, spend time in backtesting, but spend minimal time in front of a chart, doing all those things, or even try to automate my trading strategy. And this is my approach that I decide to take next. And I know this is a long video, and these are all my personal opinion. I'm just a 23 years old dude on the internet. These are not financial advice, and you'll feel free to comment your thoughts down below. And I am excited to share my journey next, and I am happy that I'm back posting on YouTube. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.